I was shocked that people on the Israeli side didn't dare to question whether the Israeli army was exaggerating its actions. And this created a big question mark for me in the purpose of the Divan workshop. Obviously, the workshop should not necessarily change people's mentalities, but if you have gone through so many discussions with honest people who are just sharing their innermost feelings, how can you still react this way? As soon as crisis strikes, people on all sides react as if they had never been exposed to other ideas. I wanted to feel my body, myself, because I felt mentally erased. That was my experience of repression, and it was only for 1 year and 9 months. I knew when it would be over. Then we were on the other side, and I started crying. We were very tired, and things are always more extreme when you're very tired. I started crying, and I couldn't stop. It was a very strange feeling being there. Nothing in the world feels like that. Nothing you can experience is like that. It was like going to Never Never Land. It is a place you imagine all the time, and they tell you about all your life. And you don't even think about the possibility of ever going there. It's impossible. It's impossible. And suddenly you are there. We were looking at mountains and trees, and it was just a normal landscape, but we were looking at it like we had never seen mountains or trees before. We are creatures of habit, and it is normal not to even think about what you believe when you hear the same thing repeated every day, several times a day, at home, in school, in the media. We learn to hate each other. I asked some Israelis, and they say it is the same thing in their country. Most Israelis hate Arabs. In the Divan, I have met people who can really change the way I think, like Guy Brownstein. When I met him, I learned from him that 80% of the whole problem can be solved just by being human. I was too lazy to use my mind before I came to the Divan. I had ideas that were planted in my head, and I didn't want to make any effort to change. But with the Divan, I used my brain a little bit more. I found out that maybe politics is a bad thing. In the Divan, mostly, I learned how to be a human being. Gaspar Casado, Suite, third movement.